What things should be kept private from your no matter how healthy your relationship is? Journals. My partner writes in one every night before bed and I have no idea what any of it says. If she wants to share with me she can. Those are her private thoughts and feelings until she decides differently. Same goes for me. You're a good person. I remember finding out basically my whole family read my journals as a kid. They didn't get why that made me cry either. Edit, while there's no way I can respond to everyone. I had no idea how common this is. I'm so sorry for everyone, it's such a huge violation. I hope we all find a way to move forward. Eventually, years after I moved out I was able to let it go. Everyone does shitty things sometimes. I'm sure I violated my family's privacy sometime over the years. It takes me longer to decide to trust people, but that has been to my benefit, not a lot of misjudgments. Thanks to all for sharing. Yep, my parents read my journals right in front of me as a kid as a punishment for having a messy bedroom. Laughed in my face at its contents, too. My parents read my journal as a kid too. My mom wrote me back in my journal telling me I was lucky I had a place to live and lucky I had food to eat. She told me my stepdad read my journal too and I heard him. The things I wrote were me being angry and sad because I was hurt by both of them. It was really rough stuff in there. I think I recall multiple hints that I wanted to take my own life but was told I was doing it for attention. Yes, I wrote in a private journal for her to snoop through my things and read it. That's how I communicate. I ended up self-harming a few years later. No psychiatric care ever provided. Edit, thank you everyone for your support and award. I really didn't expect the level of responses I got. I have a child of my own now who will never know the life I lived of never-ending guilt, anxiety and sadness. I have an amazing husband who is the best man and incredibly supportive. I have my first appointment for therapy next month since I am only now as a 31-year-old woman realizing the toll my childhood took on me. I hope everyone who experienced similar things to me as well, finds their peace and can overcome the past that plagued us. Much love. It pisses me off when parents think providing their kids with the bare minimum for them to survive somehow makes them incredibly selfless martyrs. Like no, you chose to abducting kids and part of that decision is to be responsible for them. That doesn't mean you're selfless but rather means you're at a minimum accepting responsibility for your actions. I give you a house to live in and food to eat, damn it. Mom M8. Yes, I believe that is legally required, mother. The unkind shit you think when you're angry and tired, it will absolutely never help at all to say any of it out loud, and even if you don't have a particularly big fight or break up over it you'll still regret it and they'll still remember. Possibly also what you think about how hot other people are, depending on how jealous insecure your so is. My ex-wife used to interrogate me after every therapy session I had. Edit, you people are amazing. I never expected to get this much support. Thank you all. How do I know some version of what did you say about me? Was asked every time? Ha ha ha, it was pretty much always how was therapy? Followed by did you say anything about me? My midnight snack stash. I don't have any, but I think I should have some. I don't have any, sounds like something someone with a snack stash would say. Speak up you candy hoarding raccoon. Speak up you candy hoarding raccoon. Sometimes I was afraid our generation's Shakespeare would get buried in the noise. Glad to see I was wrong. Your Reddit username and password. Even though my wife and I have been happily married for 6 years, we decided we would never go for a shit while the other is in the shower. We're just not going there. That's just common decency. I don't know why, but I know that shit somehow smells so much worse in a foggy room than a dry one. Nobody should have to be in an enclosed space with that fresh hell. The smell receptors in your nose work best in high humidity environments, so you're actually more sensitive to smell with the shower on. Explains why shower farts smell so badly. But they sound so awesome. My steady supply of jokes. I set up my Android to send me a joke every night at 5 p.m. and I tell it to my husband later on, before I jump in the shower. He always asks where I'm getting this stuff from and I just laugh and shut the bathroom door. I would like him to continue thinking of me as this endless joke fairy for the rest of our lives. Smile. That's funny because I was sorting through newest comments and I saw one that was like my wife uses an app to get a joke that she tells me every night. I'll never tell her I know she uses the app because I want her to think she's funny. Somebody found the comment further down and it's from a fresh account, 0 days old. And it's 1 hour old yet yours is 2 hours. There's mischief afoot. How many Lego Death Stars I have bought. I love that you require multiple. So did the Empire. That I know you keep a secret stash of chocolate in the Tampax box. Not my business? My mom kept a big bag of mini baking chocolate kisses. My mom hated that my dad would eat them straight from the bag, so she started moving them around the house to hide them. Different drawer, behind the silverware, in a box of crackers, etc. One day I walked in on my dad, standing in the cleaning closet with the bleach and brooms, and saw him eating chocolate kisses from a towel rack filled with cat toys and dusters. He said that occasionally, he'd buy bags, himself, to refill what he took just to keep it interesting. Keeping it interesting would be replacing stashes of chocolates that never actually existed to begin with. Place them in locations with very good probability of being discovered by the spouse in time. Chocslighting. Chocological warfare. That you know you're the pet's favorite person. Oof, I am absolutely both of our dog's favorite person. We both know it, but I would never ever say that to my wife. No one deserves to be told such a thing. Where I hide the secret, spare pair of scissors I keep for when he's lost all the other 11 pairs of scissors we own and I need to trim a chip bag down to make getting to the chips easier. I had a pair of nail clippers stashed away because they were never where they were supposed to be. After my wife passed away I found 9 pairs. In her desk drawers, in purses she hadn't used in years, 3 pair in with her makeup. How many times you look at your vagina with a mirror? After reading this, I'm about to do it for the first time. Wish me luck. It's located between your legs, just below your belly. Good luck. Edit. I'm glad I could help you all, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any other anatomical questions, I'll do my best to help. Wait. There is something below my belly? I found a penis there once. Was it your own? One of them was. Nice. Sometimes, no matter how attractive your partner is to you and no matter how much you love them, there is an aspect to them that is unchangeable but that you find gross or annoying or just generally less than attractive. Clogged nose pores, a laugh that sounds like a muppet, big toenails that just look a little bit weird, or that single long hair growing from inside their ear that just keeps coming back no matter what they do. If it's going to make them feel insecure or unloved, this is something you should just keep to yourself. In a relationship, you learn each other's weak points and vulnerabilities, and using them against your partner is a boundary that, once you cross it, you can't come back from. Once you make someone feel like they can't trust you with their vulnerable self, your relationship is on its way out. Things that you don't like about their body. They just don't need to know. #X200B, if you are concerned about their health or hygiene that warrants a conversation, but making comments about physical flaws, completely unnecessary. My ex used to always make little jabs about my appearance. I think he thought that those were things I didn't realize were wrong with me and that I would correct them if they were brought to my attention. Every single comment is burned in my brain and did nothing but make me more self-conscious. My current partner never ever makes negative comments about my body. And when I point out my own flaws, he always spins them into something charming and unique about me. It's really nice. Oh man, reminds me of the Reddit post with the woman who would tell her every day how badly she smelled. Poor woman showered and brushed her teeth multiple times a day and the dude still told her. Eventually she flipped her shit on him and learned his dad taught him to purposely insult her like this so she would feel low and stay with him. Gross. Edit to add the link. https://www.reddit.com Rebestofreditor updates comments via Soup's boyfriend won't stop telling her thash? Source share it media miosapit namiosv. This is unreal. I'm not the type to believe humans are typically wicked ducked up. I'm more an optimist, but that does mean at times I underestimate just how far certain people can sink. Wow. It's cyclical, baby. If you want to live for an extra generation, just open the horrible maw of time and teach your kids to abuse the people in their life so you can reach through generations and continue doing harm.